Okay, so in the previous videos I looked at removing these letters, but it was more a case of showing some of the surfacing commands that you can use and the feature removal, that kind of thing. If you genuinely just wanted to remove the letters, then there's really an easier way of doing it, so I'll just do a quick video showing maybe another way of doing it. So I've gone back to the original geometry. So this is a sheet body. This has come straight from images and is the sort of corrupted geometry that we've seen before. What I'll do, I'll just create another level. What we're going to call it, don't know. Test, something like that. That'll do. No, it's actually under that vector level, which isn't probably really what I want to do, is it? It's put under there. Right, okay, so it's called test and it's the active layer and there are no entities on it. So any new stuff we do is going to be on this layer. So I'll just get rid of the level list and maximise the screen a bit. Right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use what's already there to create some geometry that we're going to build a new surface from, and then from that we can build a solid. And you can see that it's got lots of curves already from the patches of the surfaces, so we can use those to good effect. There's a really good command down here, chain to spline. I'll just use that. Basically what that does, these curves here, let's just zoom right in on this. This is made up of several different splines. Well, the command I'm using, if I pick these splines in order, that one, that one, that one, and that one, all in a little bit there, look. So there's lots of little bits there, and except just about see it in blue, it creates a new spline, a single spline out of all the other bits that you pick. Just to confirm that, if I just go back to the level list and I'll just turn off the original part, there you go, so it's created a single spline. Right, and we'll just use that command again on these other areas just to copy or create new splines, not copy. So it's just a case of going round, clicking, and it's just creating new splines, and that's a bit of a funny one because it goes through the letters and so on, so we'll ignore that for a minute. So click, 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 click. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Right, and this small one at the end is again another one that's probably partial. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another little bit there at the end, so it's made up of 5 bits, that is. So while we're at it, we'll do these ones around the edge as well, the bottom edge. So we'll start there, that one, and that one. Zoom out. So I've done that one, that one. So we're just flowing round the spline, round the edge. That one, that one, and that one. And there's a little bit there, isn't there? That's another one. Okay, that's done. And then finalise this other one here, that one. So on, we're just following it round. Easy stuff. Do that one, yeah, did that one. Do that one. Done. Actually, before we do any more, let's just have a quick look. We'll turn off the original. Okay, you see the idea. We've got these curves that we've created, the single splines. Any more we can do? What about the one? We could do with one right down the middle, but again that's a bit of a funny one because the letters kind of cut in the way, so they're not complete, are they? Which is a shame, and we want one straight down across the middle as well, so we can't use that command. But what we can do, just get this out of the way so you can see, what we can do is just use a standard spline command. So we'll create a spline, a 3D spline. We'll start down this end here, so we'll start at, I'm using the space command which snaps. So I'm going to the end. Now I could go to this end, but we've already got some curves. We want to sort of pick them roughly on the curve, don't we? Or not roughly, but exactly on the curve. So if I hold the Shift key down, there's a near option, and I can just click, 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 right? And I can just follow any of the curves that happen to be on the centre, right? I think I've just screwed up there. Actually, I have. I've actually pressed the Enter key, haven't I, by mistake? So I've messed up. Let's do it again quickly. So I want to go at the end, and then we want to shift. So I want to go near, 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 and then we're near, near. Yeah. So we're just picking curves that we know to be on the centre. Yeah. Few down this curve bit, and then at the end we're letting go, and we're going to do a space to pick the end. There you go. That's it. Done. Choose start condition and the end condition. Accept. So that's it. That's put a spline. Right, now we'll just repeat that. Actually, we'll repeat that command along the longitudinal direction. So start off with an end, an exact end point, and then we'll use the near option. So that's Shift. So just click a few nears, near, 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 and we can see where they are. I mean, you can see what's going on. Yeah. I mean, in reality, you'd probably do a few more than I'm doing, because I'm just kind of doing it quickly, really. Near, 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 near. It's good, isn't it? It's really good, good command. Near, 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 and then let go of that, and we'll do a space to snap to the end. Done. Accept. Right, and I think that's it. That's it, I reckon. So let's just turn off the original geometry. And now we've got a kind of mesh of curves, haven't we? Which we can do a surface through. So we can basically create a surface, and we want, what do we want? We probably want a curve mesh. And it asks for primary curves and then secondary curves. So primary curve is going to be this one, that one, and that one. So they're the kind of main ones that are going to sweep over. Accept. And then any secondary curves it's going to follow. So it's that, 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 and that. Accept. And there you go. Done. How cool is that? Done. So let's just put the original back. And you can see by the shading it's pretty close to the original. Take off the original. Now obviously that is a hollow. Don't know how well that you can see that on the actual video, but that's a hollow thing. So we need to sort of cap that off and make it solid. Well, how do we do that? Well, we use the command, the close profile command, and we're just going to pick that one and that one, and fingers crossed. And that's it. That's put a solid on it, a top on it. It's still not a solid because they're separate entities. If I do a delete, you see the separate sheet bodies. So we'll just finally do a stitch surface. So we'll stitch that, and hopefully it'll say, there you go, stitching has formed a closed solid, and it is. Accept. Whoops. So that's a solid object. Not quite sure what it's doing now, but just to prove that, let's just go into delete. Solid. Okay, excellent. So sketch on that face. Draw a circle, let's say. Let's do create circle, center and edge, maybe. Something like that, and we'll do create, I don't know, solid, do a pocket forwards and backwards, solid body through arc, accept. Okay, just chopping a hole through it just to show it's a solid body. And that's it really. So obviously, you know, you could add the rest of the solid and mess around with it, do your normal stuff. So that's probably the easiest way to generate that surface rather than deleting the things. But you can see how easy it was to generate the geometry with using what was already there really. So hopefully that's been of some use.